Hi, I'm Donna Wolfe from Naztazia.com.
In today's video, I'll show how to crochet straight edges along the sides of popular crochet stitches. Now, there's nothing wrong with the wavy scalloped edge that occurs with crochet stitches. However, sometimes a straight edge is preferred for scarves or items that will be joined together. There are two methods I like for making a straight double crochet edge along the sides of the rows. Stretch that initial loop out a little more than the height of a regular double crochet stitch. Hold onto that loop tightly with your thumb. Then bring the crochet hook towards you and then under the yarn loop. Next, go into the very first chain, inserting the crochet hook underneath both the top loop and the back loop, sometimes known as the bump. Then proceed with making a double crochet stitch while at the same time still holding on to that initial loop to keep everything in place correctly. There's the first double crochet stitch made without needing to skip 3 chains. Plus, it looks more like a regular double crochet stitch. Proceed with making double crochet stitches across the chain as normal, including the last stitch. Once you have completed the row of double crochet stitches, we're just going to turn our work. Do not make any chain stitches. Instead, we're just going to repeat what we did initially. Stretch the loop out a bit more than the height of a double crochet. Hold on to that loop tightly with your thumb. Wrap the hook around towards you, then insert the crochet hook into the very first stitch. Then proceed with making a regular double crochet stitch from this point on. Repeating that alternate double crochet stitch at the beginning of each row will produce a straight edge along both sides of the work. There's another method for double crochet stitches. Chain 1 more than the number needed of double crochet stitches. Make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. On the side of that single crochet stitch, there's a loop. We're going to use that side loop to make yet another single crochet right on top of this first single crochet stitch. Once completed, this new stitch looks very similar to a double crochet stitch, so it fills out the side of the rows very nicely. For the second row, we're just turning the work. Do not make any turning chains. Stretch the loop out a bit and proceed with making a single crochet stitch in the very first stitch. And then use the side of that stitch to make yet another single crochet stitch. This forms a nice double crochet looking stitch as the first stitch of the row. You might be wondering if you can use this single crochet method with treble crochet. Yes, it works great. With treble crochet, I find it works best with 3 single crochet stitches all made on top of each other for the very first stitch of each row. The 3 single crochet stitches fill in the space nicely, much better than using a turning chain 4 or 5. Now, how about single crochet? Single crochet isn't too bad along the sides using the normal chain 1 method. However, we can make the edge a bit straighter if needed for a certain pattern. For the first row, we're going to follow the regular method of making a single crochet in the second chain from the hook and a single crochet in each chain across. At the end of the row, we're just turning the work. Do not make a chain 1. Instead, just stretch the loop out a bit more and make a single crochet right into the very first stitch. Then make a single crochet in each stitch across. And repeat that no chain method for the first stitch of each row. So how about half double crochet? With this one, I find skipping 1 chain and making a half double crochet in each stitch across is good for row 1. Then for subsequent rows, it's good to make just a chain 1, turn the work, and then stretch the loop out a bit and proceed with making a half double crochet in the very first stitch. Continuing this method on every first stitch of each row produces a nice edging. And that's it. That's how I make straight edges in crochet.